bad guy, catch me on a bad night. Best know how to act right or you might see my bad side. Hey wait, I'ma disengage. Jujutsu sorcerer, you gon' see this magician play. Now watch me switch, I flip the script, unleash that inner rage. And if I ever let Sukuna out, you'll witness pain. Yeah, I'm a dirty fighter, they don't want me to rise up. You tell Sukuna I be Kuna, we don't wanna fight us. I make a special grade level.
Alright man, it's your boy TBoy. We're back here for another video.
Let's go.
Look, I hopped into GPO, I go here, I go to votes, and this is what I see. And I'm like, well dang, so this update might be delayed, man, it's not dropping it this month, and I literally just made a video, you know what I mean, saying that the update is gonna drop within 1 to 3 days. So I guess that is that's not the case anymore. But hey, this man is talking about dropping it at 3.9, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying, dropping like 3.9, basically giving y'all a small taste, you know what I mean, a tiny, you know what I mean, savory cut of that beef jerky, you know what I mean, something like that. And people said no.
Is this nigga serious?
You know what I mean, people said no. It was not even close, you know what I mean, people just said no, they don't want that. And basically what I did was I went to general and I basically typed, can you guys tell me how you guys feel about this delay and should they have dropped the 3.9 update? I told them to DM me, and basically this is what I got. Alright, so we're gonna open up the messages, you know what I'm saying. We got from right here, I'm pretty sure, so it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and they're gonna keep coming in as we go, but one word: disappointed. Alright. So that guy's disappointed. Let's see. To be honest, I think he should have dropped it so then people would stop complaining. But at the same time, I want the whole update because of the excitement. Let's see. In basic words, most devs done with their part in update 4. Why would they do other devs' part and not get paid for it? I think he's saying that there's I think he's saying that devs aren't. I think he's saying that a lot of devs have done their part. Basically, they've like made what they had to make and dropped what they had to drop. But then there's other devs, but they're also doing their jobs for other devs that are supposed to be doing their part. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. I'm not sure how to interpret this. Hold on, I'm gonna try to explain more. Alright, we're off to the next one. To be honest, I think it's kind of mad. He takes over half a year for an update, and deep woke drops before update 4. A bunch of players finna dip. I get you. So there's those and there's people like, you know, that's gonna say that games are gonna drop and GPO is gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying right there, deep woken. If deep woke drops, the GPO is gonna die. So you also have those type of players also, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, people in the community. They're gonna say like, oh, if this game comes out, you know, GPO is done. Like if this came, you know what I mean, this game drops, update this game, you know what I mean, like they're gonna tell you that, oh, go play this game instead, or you know what I mean, this game's coming out, so just wait, GPO's trash. You know, just always gonna be that kind of thing. I'm not saying he's like that. All he's saying is that if deep woken does drop, people will go play that, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, man, why did I just say his name? I felt real bad, man. Waited for a whole month and then they delayed it. They even built up hype and just to do this. I'm sad and angry. Beloved videos, you should have dropped update 9. They should have dropped 3.9 since it would have made us have a bit more fun to wait. So like him, I understand how he's feeling. He's basically saying that what's it called, they should have dropped 3.9 to give him like kind of like a dip, you know what I mean, of that, you know, that savory, you know like when you take like a tiny sample, right, of something and then like you're like, this, you know, this tastes smack.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying that they should have gave that and then dropped and then basically give you the full course meal. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of do feel that way at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time though, it's like 50-50 in my head, you know what I mean, and how I feel about it. I'm like, you know, they should have been dropped this update, and then at the same time, the fact that they want to drop a little bit of it, there's nothing too wrong with it. You know, in my opinion, that's how I feel. But that's basically what he's saying too, and I get that. Edison, hello, I think it's good Phoeyu didn't drop the 3 foods because it would only make trading worse, and then GPO comes out, they'll have bad value. That's kind of true. That's kind of true. That's kind of true. I can't lie, because if he did drop those fruits, oh my gosh, like Kilo would be worth like Magu and Zushi. Like it would be, all the new fruits would be so overpriced, bro. And then like once they drop the full thing, like the trading system is probably gonna be weird. You know what I mean? But I get what he's saying too. I feel pretty damn sad the update didn't come this month. Mainly because Phoeyu couldn't keep his promise, and I was hyped the whole month. But I also understand that Phoeyu just wants what's best for us and what's best for this update. So I'll try to reason with it. Yup, and there's gonna be people, you know what I mean, like him that is gonna, and there's gonna be people like Sadai. Is that how you say your name, dog?
Sadie.
You know what I mean? There's gonna be people like him that are gonna be like, you know, they're sad about it, but you know what I mean, they probably have like a bigger, they probably feel like there's a bigger meaning to why this is, you know, being delayed. So, you know, he's like, you know, I'm sad. He did promise to drop it this month, you know what I mean? But, you know, he's trying to reason with it, and he's trying to understand basically how Phoeyu feels. And a lot of people are like that also. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that are like that also. Alright, Trey kinda egg. I get that people want the full update to come out, but I definitely would not have heard to have him release those 2 comments plus Gummo. Like, I'm sick and tired of getting okay. Additionally, we out here fiending for any content we can get our hands on, but the chances was just missed for no reason. How the heck is releasing the fruits today gonna affect anything? But anyways, that's my whole review on the situation. Thank you for asking. Alright, so you know, I mean, he's basically saying they should have dropped it because people are hungry for, you know, I mean, GPO content and GPO updates. So he's basically saying, why don't you just drop the thing? You know what I'm saying? And he's saying there's nothing wrong with it, and like that's how I feel too. I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, and at the same time I just want the full thing. You know, mine is 50-50, to be very honest. And another reason is, like, I'm probably gonna get some person that talks about like school or something, because, you know, I mean, people's schools already started and people's schools are gonna start soon. So, you know, grinding this update is probably gonna be whack for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Okay, so this person rephrase your stuff. It's like working for someone and not getting paid for it, and the person who is slacking gets the pay. So that's my view. Oh, okay, I kind of understand what he's saying. So I guess he's saying that, I guess what he's saying is that wait, that doesn't make sense, but they're both working on it. I guess what he's trying to say is that Bernier is supposed to be working on Mochi, but instead the noob is the one working on it, like more, I guess. And why should Bernier be getting like most of the pay than the noob? But the noob gets paid. And I guess he's saying that why is Bernier getting paid also, but he does work also. I don't think he understood what I was trying to say in the video. But yeah, I don't think he understood what I was trying to say in the video. So people want the entire update, you know, because I guess they don't want to get a bite, and then, you know what I mean, you know, that's what he's saying too. But hey, I feel him. 2 common fruits and a rare. Personally, I have a lot of patience for Phoeyu. At the start of 2 months, I was all sure, take your time, but now it's been 4 months and still no update, so I was getting annoying, and then I see a delay. Yeah, a lot of people are pretty mad, man. They feel just the way he felt. Feel like what? Bro, I'm asleep. Businessman. What the? Honestly, I don't care. It takes an entire extra month as long as the update is good, and from the looks of it, it will be good. I feel bad for Phoeyu right now because all the hate. So there's people like him too. I don't know what the freak that is, and people are gonna, you know, I mean, be like, as long as the update is good, he doesn't care basically how long it takes, right? And basically that's kind of like the mindset of, I would say, blox food players, because obviously they wait almost like a year plus for an update, but it's good. It's a good update though. People enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should take that path. That is, I don't, trust me, you don't want to take that path. You don't take the blox food path and freaking take, you know, almost a year. Now I'm not saying it's a year, like, you know, 7 to 9 months to even drop an update, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys have crazy devs, and obviously they're able to drop fire updates way quicker than blox, which is amazing. Personally, I don't think 3.9 would have been a good idea, as it would have been used as another excuse to delay the content we are actually hyped for. Just a few fruits isn't gonna cut the 6 months of waiting. So, you know, I mean, that's how he feels about it. Actually mad 5 months without content. How we Easter? Oh, that's, I see what he's saying. He's saying the Easter event is still here, and it's, yep, I get him. That's literally nothing fun to do. Okay, so my response is, Phoeyu fumbled the bag with the update. It was hype, but now I feel like the hype's gone. Everyone is just dying and suffering slowly. Even if he only added one island and slowly updated the game once a week, would have been better than a whole month. Low key though, him updating the game slowly, that was one of my suggestions. Like, let's say he dropped the Alabasta, right? And then he just every like week or 2 weeks he drops like a new, like, you know, a new update or something. So he's constantly updating instead of dropping like a really chunky piece of, you know what I mean? Basically what I'm saying is that he takes like basically a piece of meat, right? And he puts like tiny bits slowly, like dices it, right? And each time you finish like this bowl, then you get another one. You know what I'm saying? There's more prepared for you. But instead, he's gonna drop a bucket of meat and you just start eating, bro. Eating, waiting for you to be full. But the thing is, you don't know how fast you're gonna eat that big bowl of meat. Because you can finish that big bowl of meat within, what, a month? And then, what, you have nothing else to do now. You know what I'm saying? Within a month or two, you have nothing else to do now. But the fact is, you can even get way more meat than you actually dish out if you get that big old meat. So what I'm saying is, like, you got a bowl of meat, right? I'm gonna explain this one more time so you don't think I'm crazy. You got a bowl of meat, big fat bowl of meat, right? And they drop it for you. You just eat. The person that cooked it don't know how fast you're gonna eat up this bowl, right? So I finished this bowl within like a month or two or a month and a half. I'm gonna be bored now. I'm gonna get hungry later on, right? I'm gonna need more food. But he's gonna be like, nah, you gotta wait like a good 4 months to get another big bowl. Bruh, I'm gonna be starving. I'm gonna be tripping, bro. I'm gonna be like, bro, I'm about to die from like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? But then, let's say he gives me good tiny bowls of meat, right? I'm eating this meat. I eat one bowl, right? And then I already know another one's gonna come. Another one's gonna come. Another one's gonna come. More and more and more and more and more. It's that simple. And those tiny bowls add up. I'm even getting way more of, like, the amount of tiny bowls I get is way more than that big bowl that he dropped for me that I have to wait 4 months for. You get what I'm saying? So if you have common sense, you understand the way I'm explaining this and how it kind of goes with this update. If he drops tiny updates, people are not going to get hungry. You know what I'm saying? And if he drops a big update, people are gonna get hungry because basically you don't know how fast you're gonna beat this update. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get back to these responses. Alright, I'm very disappointed in the admins. They had 4 months plus to release the update. Now they're extending it. He is hurting the game. YouTubers that want to post it and his job, he spent our money on this game, basically paying for his college, and this is what he does. Very sad. What, bro? I'm asleep, bro. I'm asleep. I feel like for eating is a fat boy and lied when he said he was gonna release this month. So, you know, there's gonna be people like this too. They're gonna be like, the man lied. He lied to his whole community, saying that, you know what, guys, in this month I'm gonna drop the update for y'all. And you know what I'm saying, people are most definitely gonna feel like that. Like, I'll say probably like a good 60% of the community is gonna feel like that, probably more. Bad. We've waited more than half a year for the update. They've made over 9 million Robux in one game. What?
Is this serious?
9 million in one game. They should be serious when it comes to this stuff. It's frustrating because update coming this month, bruh. Be serious when you make promises. That's true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree with him at the same time. When you make a promise saying that he's gonna drop this month, you have to push to your absolute ability. You need to make sure, like, you're trying your absolute best to make that promise be a reality. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, because I did see a screenshot of Phoeyu helping blox fruits. I don't know if that's what's like slowing him down. I'm not saying it's real or not, but I saw a screenshot. They were all in like studio, right? And it looked like blox fruits because I kind of saw the background, right? And I saw Pho eating. So I don't know if that was fake or not, but if Phoeyu is helping blox fruits and he's not really putting his full attention on the game, this is the kind of stuff that, people are gonna be like, what the heck, you know what I'm saying? And I get how he feels. Phoeyu shouldn't have said it was gonna drop this month if he's gonna just keep delaying it, because at the same time, anything could happen. Like, this man moved in to his dorm and I guess he didn't have Wi-Fi or whatnot, but Phoeyu, I don't know if he thought about that. I don't know what he thought, right? If he knew he was gonna move into a dorm, shouldn't he have did a whole bunch of working on the game and having devs a whole bunch of working on the game before he moved, just in case something like him not having good Wi-Fi and having to order a new hotspot thing happen? You know what I'm saying? Because you need to think about it. Anything could happen, so you gotta get ready for the unexpected. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's keep going. I've never felt so disappointed. I'm mad mixed at the same time. In a long time, reason being because Phoeyu literally promised us it would come in August. It had all of our hopes up, but just to find out it's being delayed. And the part I am most angry about, he doesn't even tell us the reason being. That is true. If you make a promise and if you do make a promise and then you can't fulfill, you need to tell people what happened. You need to, unless it's something so deep, that it shouldn't even be public to anybody, then you don't have to. And then, but at the same time, he could have said that he could say this easily. Alright guys, so I know I did promise you this update would be dropping this month, but I cannot fulfill this promise and I'm sorry, but the reason is, like I said, if it's super deep, the reason is I can't really explain it. It's a IRL matter, and it's really deep and blah 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 blah. If it is, but if it's not, hey, you can easily give him an explanation. Yeah, I had the, guys, I was slacking. Well, actually, you don't want to say that. People will just, oh my gosh, people will be so triggered if you said that. But he could have said, the update is coming, because the update probably is coming really soon. He could probably say, give me 2 more days or something. I'm sorry, this came up. I moved to college, my Wi-Fi, so I wasn't able to script this and that, so please wait. Easy. He could have done that and a lot of people would understand. A lot of people are still gonna be like, why didn't you do this way earlier? You had multiple months. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on. Alright. Hold on, I know I just saw, oh yeah, this guy. Not really. Even if he dropped it, there would be no point. 2 common fruits and 1 rare. Nobody would do anything with those, and even if they did, it wouldn't even be fun. No new quest or anything, and for the delay, not a big deal. It's a big update, I understand. Just a tad bit more annoying that he would have to wait a little bit more, but I think it's gonna be worth it. If I can add, I get why people are annoyed by the delay, but some of the community members are taking GPO like a job. No, real talk, bro, and it's kind of disgusting. Real talk, a lot of people in the community, low-key, are acting like that. You know what I mean? They act like this is a stable thing in their life. But hey, that's how it is when people play your game. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people play a game, there's a lot of people out there that are going to, like, that are committed to this game. You know what I'm saying? Because they love this game. I'm not saying it's right that they should act like that. If anything, YouTubers that post GPO, I post GPO too, including myself, should be triggered by this. That man's is really delaying more. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? You're messing up my bag. I'm trying to make money. Like, you know what I mean? Something like that. But you know what I mean, the YouTubers that don't just rely on GPO obviously post other things like I do. You know what I mean, this is why you don't rely on one game, people. You know what I'm saying? You don't rely on one game if you're a YouTuber, because stuff like this will happen. Because you know what I mean, and there's a lot of people out there that rely on one game and they won't upload for months until the update drops. You know what I mean, until something drops that has to do with the game. You know what I mean, and that's why I don't post one game. But yeah, I understand how he feels though. I understand that. Alright, this is like the last one I got. Personally, I would love for Phoeyu to drop update 3.9. It would have brought a bit of life and a purpose to grind just a bit more. And to try out the new fruits keeps us occupied to update 4. I was excited to see that, but no, it's just whatever, because the GPO community is toxic as hell, and I feel bad for the staff and devs because they don't understand the club from y'all shoes, and it's annoying because they're ungrateful. You can't satisfy them for nothing. Y'all gave us a choice to have update 3.9. They chose option 2, and now they're complaining about it being more delayed or confused. Yo, he did give y'all an option though. He did give y'all an option to get a taste of the update, then the rest come out. But everybody just wants the full thing. You just want the full meal. You want your McDonald's burger, fries, drinks, ranch or barbecue sauce. You want the full meal. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just want fries and wait 5 minutes later or like 10 minutes later for your burger and then you eat your burger. A lot of people just like to eat everything at the same time. They like to put fries in the burger and with the ranch. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense, man. That's gonna be it for the video though. If I do another what's it called, response, like I don't know if I'll do a part 2 or not, but yeah, that's gonna be it though. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are trying to hit 15k subs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, peace.
Let's get rich and